Sun's like really like getting into my screen here. There we go. Alright, welcome back to another Monday project video. I don't know, in about an hour to mess with things. In this video, we're going to be working on the MTD. I know you're probably getting tired of it. It's been sitting, we're in the month of October now. I don't think it's been moved since then. Just kind of taking a gander out. I'm trying not to mow the grass anymore. I don't know when y'all gonna view this video, because I've been filming videos left and right, so that way on a rainy day, okay, that's good. That's the way on, like, you know, if I can't get to doing one, because there's been weeks where I'm just so busy I can't film a video that way. I'm really having a hard time filming the Garden Weekly videos, so I got quite a few videos for y'all to view. It's just still don't know when you'll view this. As of right now, still none. The grass is getting quite tall back here. But as you can see, it's starting to brown in places, and in other places it's like kind of greenish. So I mean, yeah, it wouldn't hurt to do it, but I really want to get these 3 push mowers under for the winter. I kind of want to do it before it gets cold. Honestly, I don't know how we're going to do that, but I think this winter we're going to do a cold starts on the tractor. I'm not going to winterize it. Let's see. I want to just inspecting here. That's too low. This is too low to the ground. And I can't take this off because I just realized it. I'm going to have to open this area back up. So, might put push mower 2 over here. And then I might put a mower over there. That is getting worse. We got to do something about that for winter. This is broke down. This is the green one, the green Craftsman. Whole rope is broken. According to the wife and the father-in-law, they say I shouldn't bother with it till next year. So, I mean, I got this one in the Murray, and then I got his Honda, which is already down there. We never got it out this year. That'll probably end up being a project video for next season. Maybe we'll winterize and not even bother with the green lawnmower now. Next year, I'm planning on getting all of them out, all of them running. I don't know, maybe not the parts mower, because after moving out of the shed, I kind of lost parts. So, yeah. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the big generator, because it's starting to really sink into the ground over here. I guess I ought to put a block underneath it. We gotta winterize that. I gotta try to do something with that. Because after Halloween, of course, you know, the cross is going back out. We got our Taz Christmas decoration. So, the zero turn, still nothing. He wants to fix the John Deere and sell it, but it's getting to that point where it might not even be worth it, because it won't go into gear. I mean, it runs. Got the deck somewhat going. I mean, this thing runs, but I'm using it for a trash bin, so that'll help keep water out of there. So, yeah. Let's get this thing out. We're mainly going to just do a cold start on it. I might drive it around a little bit to exercise it. I'm planning on putting it on block over winter. I don't think we'll be doing much driving. It's been sitting here since the last time I used it. And I'm trying to keep it, running in case I end up mowing the grass again. That way I'm not fighting trying to get it started. Oh, that was close. I was dropped that on my foot. That would have been the end of that. Somewhere in Croc. And we had a lot of rain since then, so you know what, this might not even be a project video. I might just upload this and be a random video. Because there's sometimes during the week I'll do a random video, and this might be it. And cold start on the MTD. Sit y'all down because I gotta check the oil on this thing. Oh, it's got about a half a tank in it. I think I got enough gas to fill it. Oh, I might not even have it. It should have. Whoa. That's from sitting. I mean, there's times I check it and there's barely nothing on it, and other times that's what it looks like. And after wiping it and doing that, that's where we're at. That's where it should be. Take it again. I think it smells like gasoline. I still got to run with the choke for it to run right. Yeah, it's good. Now, I don't taste any gas in it, but it does not look very good, though. Well, I guess probably in the spring. Oh, yeah, it is. It's gotten black. That's the best way to check it. Starting to... It just help me understand. That's the best way to check it. Hold on. Like that on your finger. It's getting dark. Well, that's good. We have fuel in the filter. Yeah, it should start. Alright, update on, let me get the key out. Let's group on this. If you're just tuning into the channel, this is, well, my buddy thinks it's it's an 89. But the motor is a 98. So, I'm saying this is a 98 MTD. Or an MTD, I don't know what year the frame is, but the motor's from 1998. Pick up the camera. I got it from a buddy of mine, because I felt bad because I'm doing all this by push. He saw that and says I should fix it. One of them, I says, it's not mine. And it really isn't. So, when I got it, I mowed a little bit of the front. The starter went out the day that I got it. So it ended up sitting 2 months, and I didn't cut this at all. Maybe with the push mower one time within that time period. Yeah, I did twice maybe. I think this was back in April. You know what? Yeah, probably not. I still had the Pontiac. So anyways, we did a starter. I ran it like that for a while. I cleaned the carburetor like 3 times to get it to where I don't have to run with this, but unfortunately I have to. So that's been off. These were missing a lot of bolts, so we fixed those. Those were missing, so we fixed on those. Didn't realize, but there was a screw missing for holding the bottom part of the air filter onto the carb. The carb has new gasket. Only gasket we didn't replace was the intake and manifold gasket down there. Maybe the manifold's cracked. That could be causing it to run like it is. Maybe the gasket down there is bad. Then I realized recently that this wasn't mounted right. So I was doing here working, and I went to like that, and this whole thing just came off. So we fixed on that. When the starter went out, I was trying to get it started by doing this nut. Then over down that way, it decided to break down because me decided to put, well, I need to get the grass cut, so I put mixed gas in it, which was old, which clogged up the fill filter. So which means, I think is what happened is the old gas cap fell apart and clogged down there up. So we got a new gas cap. I did do the plugs. Well, there's one used one in it. It needs. I want to get new ones. So it's gonna. Took the tank out. Got a new cap. And cleaned the tank out real good. Reinstalled. Then I'm glad I did that. I still smell gas. Then I had to put new fuel line. Used fuel line to go from here to the filter because you have to have this kind of line from here to the carburetor, and it's got a new fill filter. And we did an oil change on it because the oil that was in it smelled like pure gas. Let's see here what we have. Want to do plugs in it. The next time I change oil, we got to get this whole thing out and make another mess because this is basically glued on to this, so the whole pipe comes out, so it makes a mess everywhere. We are going to have to do that, and I want to get a new air filter, plugs, and then find out if we got an air leak, and if not, then we're going to get a new carburetor. Let's see, that does that. As you can see, we had to get new back tires, due to the old ones. The one I would do one row and have to come around. Had the air compressor over there. I had to come around and fill that tire up every row. Then it just got to the point I had to only do half a row, stop, come back and fill up. I couldn't do it no more, so we had to get new tires put on it. Then the deck got to struggle, and it still struggles, but not as bad, nowhere near as bad. So we had to put new blades on it because we were going to sharpen the old ones. Turns out that the old ones are somewhere around here. Turns out that the old ones were bad. The deck can use new spindles. So I'm not really worried about that. I think the next thing I want to do is I want to do all new belts all around. The deck's got 2 belts, and I think there's 4 belts total. I want to do all those for next year. I want to do the plugs for next year and air filter. But my main concern right now is to get it running right, and then I'll worry about the other stuff. The reason why I want to get it off the ground for the winter is because I have a feeling we might end up losing these two or one of these front tires. So that the headlights actually work. We got to get I want to get the lenses off and clean them. Maybe try to get some LED bulbs put in there. So let's see if this old thing was going to start. Alright, this might be a challenge here. As my previous MTDs, you would have to hold that back and hold it there for it to start, but I think that spring's good. I think that's what's causing the problem. So, get the key here. Even this works. You know, you can't see it anymore. I think this tractor's been outside all its life. It was supposed to go in the shed, but... See? Okay, so it is that. So we'll apply the choke. With no choke. Oh, it needs more choke to idle. He doesn't like being on low. Now you see what I mean now by all that. It doesn't like to run at low throttle. Well, it still runs. Oh, I think at some point we're going to have to fix that. That way I don't have to push that all the way in all the time. I mean, it's not a problem, but it'd be kind of nice to just hop on it and hit the key. Now, sometimes, if let's say I ran it today and I use it next week. If I do it early enough, sometimes usually that it barks right off with just the key with that pushed in. And sometimes it'll fire up like it's fuel injected. But now that it's colder out and it's been sitting longer, you're going to have the choke all the way out. But sometimes it'll start without choke and then run like crap, and then you need to have it have choke and the wind's blowing it. But that's not like I'm going to be able to cover it anyways. So yeah, the carburetor's clean on the inside. It's as clean as I could get it. I even took a wire brush and a toothbrush and cleaned up inside really well. It's got a new gasket. The only other thing I could say, maybe the diaphragm for the fuel pump, but I don't think that being a problem, because it starts, it runs, it works. It's just the only, I don't know. And as you can see, I've cleaned quite a bit in there. And this was all scroty when I got it. And it was infested with ants. When my buddy got it, he didn't do nothing to it except fix the tires. The tires were sort of holding, and he put a new battery in it. And that's actually a good battery. It's not the cheap ones you get. That's a Neverstart. Okay, that's a Walmart battery. It's a Neverstart. Compared to, like, hold on, let's see here. This thing hasn't been messed with in a while. Oh, that's a Neverstart too. Huh. This was holding a charge, enough to power my test light, but not enough to crank the engine. This is from 14, so this battery is just turned to 11 years old. I'm just going on 12. Fortunately, the battery from that's in the house from last winter, and that's probably dead. I did mention maybe putting it in this and jumping it, putting everything to charge it, and I was like, no, it's probably not good for the motor. So yeah, I still think the deck's crooked. I don't think this side's supposed to be this low. Plus, when you do it, look how much it moves. So I don't remember it being like that from taking it off, but it's not cutting crooked, so we'll pretend that didn't happen. Oh, right, this thing. That's where the information would be at to tell you about all this and stuff. So, that's why I said the belt. And so I found the spindles, but belts, I'm going to have my father-in-law help me, or he'd probably have him doing it. I think I am going to get him to get me a trash bag like that to put over the seat. I mean, it's cracked there. Oh, don't mess with it. Oh, that's new, actually. And then the crack there. And I'm going to try to keep this in good shape. I'm thinking about maybe getting a John Deere seat cover for it for the summertime. And then just taking it off in the wintertime. As I was told that when he got this tractor, which was in really good shape, none of this was here. None of this seat was like brand new. And now look, that has no cracks in it. And it would be kind of nice to put that seat on this, because that has armrests. But then it would interfere with this. This is a little flaky shaky too. That's actually neutral instead of the groove, but it needs adjusted, but I ain't making a big deal about it. I would like to get a lawn trailer for this too, so guess what? Ought to end this video or get in the sun. Yep, got some heat, a little bit of heat in it. Oh, I think the next thing I would like to do is get plugs put in it. I mean, even though it probably doesn't need it. But I think that might be the next thing that I want to do. So, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Hit the notification bell. I need to start saying that in my videos. Subscribe. I'm looking for subscribers. We have some new things coming to the channel. Well, not video related, but we have things that we're trying to make to grow the channel. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.